Hello, thank you for having me. My name is Matthew Geller. I'm with the Southern California Mobile Food Vendors Association. And I was going to address a few things, and also, if you have questions, there's a lot of things that were stated that I might have some answers to. We're an advocacy organization that represents over 150 trucks in Southern California, from Santa Barbara down to San Diego. And we've been around since January 2010 to really help food trucks understand the regulatory framework that they're dealing with on a day-to-day basis. In Los Angeles County, as you probably know, there's 88 cities. Each city has its own municipal regulations, and so it can get pretty confusing. I wanted to address just a few of the positives that we've seen, starting with community. It's really wild to see 4 or 5 or 10 trucks show up on a parking lot and turn that unused space into a community event. A lot of people ask, what's driving this? And I think the simple answer is reasonable food, great food, reasonable prices. But another thing that we've seen is this organic public space, people going to a food truck lot and just enjoying each other's company, grabbing food, and having food that is really avant-garde, like the gentleman before me said, and just, people, because there's a lower barrier to entry, have kind of created these really wild cuisines. One of the things towards community, one of the events we do that one of the other gentlemen discussed was our Main Street lot. We're on Main Street, Santa Monica, every Tuesday night. And we've raised, at the end of this year, it's been going on since September, we will have raised over $50,000 for the California Heritage Museum, which was in dire financial straits. Another thing that we've seen really enhance communities and areas of Los Angeles has been just the additional consumer choice. Los Angeles' traffic is so bad. If you get to your workplace, you don't have time to go somewhere else, drive somewhere else, park, and eat. So these trucks create a extra variety for people that may not have time to leave their workspace. As far as tracking trucks, health and safety of trucks, one of the interesting things that Los Angeles has implemented is the grading ordinance. And part of the grading ordinance is, and this is a county ordinance, it requires that the trucks let the county know where they're going to be on a day-to-day basis. We're actually, as an association, developing software for food trucks to book food truck lots, but also put in their schedules every week and then allow the LA County Health Department to come in and take a look, and so they can find any truck that they want. One of the things that I heard from Supervisor Rutherford was they do want to be found. And when there are issues and maybe they forgot to upload their schedule.
That's time.
Okay.
Go ahead and finish.
When they forgot to upload their schedule, most of the county health department vehicle inspection program inspectors, they said, oh, I didn't get there, or they can't find the facts. They just go on Twitter and they find them right away.
Can I ask
yeah.
Hold on a minute. Supervisor Rutherford.
Mr. Geller, perhaps you could speak to, from the industry's perspective, some of the health risk concerns that were raised by our staff earlier. They're indicating there's almost or more than a double likelihood of a critical violation on a truck at this one event that we had. Can you speak to some of the experiences in other counties with those health violations?
Well, one of the things that's great about San Bernardino is your fresh start. There are 2009 Cal Code standards that trucks have to abide by. However, because of the length of time that this industry has been around, you have trucks that maybe aren't up to Cal Code standards but have been grandfathered out. So if you were to implement this, you would have the latest NSF and ANSI standards on all of your trucks. You wouldn't have a grandfathered group of trucks. Additionally, what we've seen in Los Angeles County, and this is coming from Terrence Powell, who runs the vehicle inspection program for the Los Angeles County Health, he has told me that we're doing better grading-wise than the restaurants did when that was first rolled out for them. So that's kind of a brief, and I would encourage everybody to, if they get a chance, to discuss this with Terrence Powell. He's really the guru on trucks. But when you see these trucks that AA Cater truck, Vahe, was commenting on, I mean, they're really mobile kitchens. I mean, everything that you would find in a restaurant is kind of in there, NSF, Ansel fire systems. And so, I mean, even things like a refrigerator, they don't have corners. So if you're reaching back, it's